I want to say what an inspiration it has been to stand with you this week on the picket lines. As a physics student looking at postgrad jobs, where all the options seem to be at banks or weapons manufacturers, to see so many people who believe in the values of teaching and research is truly uplifting. In this time of neoliberal austerity, where even a fundamental human right like education can be commodified, the importance of this strike cannot be overstated. Our universities have become places of entrenched inequality, where gender and racial disparities in pay for staff, as well as extortionate tuition fees for students, create barriers which prevent some of our greatest minds and talents from coming to fruition. What's more, under the hostile environment, our supposedly international universities are being turned into border checkpoints, with staff forced to report and spy on our international students. That's why it's so important to fight together and use the oldest and most powerful weapon we have, that is the strike, to show we will not be complicit in the spread of inequality and injustice on our campuses. And I think most importantly, what we've shown this week is that the future and the heart of our university does not lie in any league table ranking, commercial investment or profit margin, but it lies right here on these steps, with students and teachers standing together for a common goal. And I'd just like to add one more thing. I'd like to say something to the editor of The Griffin, whose latest article on the strike left a lot to be desired. Sometimes the line between right and wrong is actually very clear, and so when you choose to play devil's advocate, just remember who you're advocating for.
What an inspiration it is for you guys to come out on strike, to strike for something that you believe in. And can I say, I hope I speak for most of the students, that it has been a pleasure to join you for your 8 days industrial action on the picket line, at the rally, and telling this uni that you cannot be taken for granted. I'd like to say that your struggle is our struggle. Without lecturers, without staff, this university is just a money-making enterprise, and it has been taking students and staff for granted for far too long. As my friend Chris says, we need to end the neoliberalisation of the university. See, I need to go to university, that's a hard one. And we need to make sure that it's not treated in the free market economy like it has been. We need to make sure that staff, we end casualisation, we end 0-hour contracts, we end the pay gap between genders, we end the pay gap between migrants and people from other backgrounds. We've got to make sure that the university listens to our demands, and that is why the students come out in support of it, and that's why we have been coming out in support of it. And I'd like to say something to the management of the university, that for a long time they've been trying to say that the students don't support the staff. Well, I tell you this, students will always be by your side, and never forget that. We will always stand with you with any struggle. Thank you.